بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يلا كده نحل الامتحان السابع للصف الثاني الثانوي. We spent our space journey in a youth hostel that was not expensive. هنا طبعا عايز صفة. 2 week. journey. Since his at the club, the coach has brought in several star players. Since his ايه؟ عايز noun اسم arrival. There were space and other seaweed growing on the top layer of the deserted lake. Yes, there were algae. There were algae and other seaweed. طحالب يعني أو طحالب. The report is based figures from 6 different cities. Based إيه بنقول based on. The title passes by space from the queen to the eldest son. بنقول by ايه بالوراثة by ايه by inheritance. Yeah, inheritance. The tumor in the patient's brain was surgically spaced by a team of top surgeons. Extracted. If our son's illness space any worse, we will call the doctor or take him to hospital. If our son's illness gets any worse, تمام، ساء يعني أصبح أسوأ أو بيصبح أسوأ. If هنا the young doctor is attending a 3-day، خد بالك أهو قلنا a 3-day، مش ما نقولش a 3 days مثلا، a 3-day لأنها صفة. 3-day on new treatments of the virus. 3-day ايه؟ conference. Yeah, conference مؤتمر مدة 3 أيام. The book is the product of أو an space between 2 writers. Collaboration. تمام، تعاون collaboration. The storm caused، العاصفة سببت ايه؟ بنقول damage، بنقول احنا ايه؟ severe damage. location severe damage. أسماء space have at least 8 hours sleep a night. Has got to have. Yeah, has got to have at least 8 hours sleep a night. Hussam has been working space and harder since he graduated. harder. تمام، harder and harder. Look at these big black clouds. ده دليل اهو. Yes, it's going to rain. This medicine went bad. You space have kept it in a cool place as the label says. كان المفروض yes should have kept it. Why are you late? You to be here at 9 o'clock. You were supposed to be here. If he is late, we to go without him. We will have to go هنكون مضطرين ان احنا نمشي بدون. There are more accidents on this road because it's than the others. Because it's narrower. Yes. narrow المقارنة منها narrower. Next year, no doubt, more people, space, the competition as the prize money increases. Will enter, yes, will enter. Future something. Robert, space away 2 or 3 times a year. بسيط طبعا. Usually goes. We by a loud noise during the night. We're waking up, yes. We're waking up. And during the night, الليل ده خلاص الماضي طبعا. We were waking up. This passage, read this passage. Take your time. طبعا ممكن توقف الفيديو لغايه ما تخلص قراءته. ماشي. The thing that helps us understand what we see is the مين اللي بيساعدنا نفهم اللي بنشوفه؟ طبعا the brain, yes. How does light travel? In straight waves, yeah. In straight waves. We can see when the light waves hit a surface like a mirror. You can see what? You can see ourselves, yeah. Ourselves. The ability to refract or bend light allows us to magnify or make things larger. We see objects because شوف الشيء اللي احنا light bounces off objects in many directions at the same time. السؤال ده. How do light waves act when they hit a smooth or shiny surface? Yes, to our eyes. They bounce directly back to our eyes. A lake filled with people boating and swimming doesn't act like a mirror because to create a reflection. ليه? Yes, the surface must be smooth and still. science specialists specialize in studying light and reflection. ايه العلم اللي بيتخصص في الموضوع ده؟ physics. yes, physics. تمام. شوف كده translate into Arabic. Only many people don't have the knowledge. لا يمتلك الكثيرون. لا يمتلك الكثيرون المعرفة والوعي. ممكن نقول أو الوعي، وممكن نقول والوعي عادي، يعني مش لازم نترجمها بحرف أول. والوعي بالرعاية الصحية. لذلك it's the role of educated people. لذلك من دور المتعلمين أن يقوموا بنشر الوعي بهذه القضايا الصحية لمواجهة الطوارئ الطبية. شوف الترجمة من إنجليزي من عربي. يختلف الناس في نوع الطعام. نقول ازاي؟ People differ in the type of food they prefer, the way it's cooked, or even its ingredients. However, they all agree in the search for delicious taste and high nutritional value. تمام؟ اهي نوضح اكتر. تمام. عندي بعد كده، انا عندي المقال. A blog post about the dangers of using social media unwisely. يعني برضو عن السوشيال ميديا. نروح للامتحان الثامن. This report space some of the problems faced by old people after retirement. This report, yes, highlights highlights. The new owners have changed the space of the whole building. Appearance, تمام، سهلة. Appearance, noun, appearance. The child must be spaced from his mother while she receives the radioactive treatment. Separated, تمام، separated. My little brother always refuses to his toys with any other child. يشارك، share، تمام، share. I feel really about forgetting my wife's birthday again. She must get upset. I feel really guilty. شعور بالذنب. تمام، انت بس مسؤولية مفرح. شوف كده اللي بعديها. The old woman spaced her husband by only a few years. Their relation was an amazing one. Survived, yes. The accident victim was space from the wounds in her face and hands. Benzif was bleeding. تمام. Bleeding. Major changes have taken in the Egyptian society in the last few years. Taken ايه؟ حصلت حدث. Taken place. تمام. Taken place. We had an with the wager about the bill as it was very high. We had an argument. We have to register to be able to post in this website. Yes, comment. Yeah, comment. Yeah, yes, post a comment. I'd like to know how who space up all the mess after the party because it's not going to be late. To be me, sorry. It's not going to be me. I'd like to know who all the mess after the party. But وقتها will be cleaning. Will be cleaning. This is a dangerous tour. Children accompanied by an adult. الأطفال إيه لازم إيه؟ must be accompanied. تمام. Must be accompanied. We wash these tomatoes. They've already been washed. خلاص هم اتغسلوا أصلا. They've already been washed. You don't have to. You don't have to. The expensive holidays are often the best. The least, تمام, the least. Here is the weather forecast tomorrow. Here is the weather forecast. تنبؤ يوجد تمام. Tomorrow, dry and sunny. Will be dry and sunny. You may be older than me, but that doesn't. You are clever. Doesn't mean. هذا لا يعني. Doesn't mean. Had I realized what you intended, I, my permission. حالة كام دي؟ حالة الثالثة. Wouldn't have given yes. We could change the color. Suppose this is or an. قال لك we could. احنا ممكن. قد ايه ده؟ Suggestion. Jalal space in Asyut 14 years. Now he lives in Alexandria. Now he lives in Alexandria. يبقى غير كده مكان. مش مضارع تام، لا ماضي بسيط. Lived. Jalal lived in Asyut 14 years. طب ليه اخترنا ماضي بسيط احنا؟ عشان حاجه خلاص. هو حاليا عايش فين؟ Now he lives in Alexandria. مش في اسيوط، يبقى ماضي بسيط يعني. Lived. تمام ماشي. She tried to be serious, but she couldn't help. couldn't help laughing. التعبيرات اللي بيكون بعديها gerund. couldn't help laughing. نقرا الباسج دي. this passage read. تمام. What did Sarah do to make her life more interesting? She reads books. Sarah was called bookworm. ليه سموها bookworm؟ ليه عشان ايه؟ She loved to read. Yes, she loved to read. How many brothers and sisters does Sarah have? None. Yes, none. The phrase العبارة دي sold like hotcakes. Sold like hotcakes معناها ايه؟ دولة. Sold like hotcakes. The books were selling very well. The publisher wanted to publish Sarah's work because she had a real talent in writing. Writing what? Writing novel. Sarah was reluctant to write the novel at first because yes, she wasn't confident. كانش عندها ثقة إنها تقدر تعمل. كانش واثقة في نفسها. What is the best title of this passage? أفضل عنوان. Yes, Sarah's novel. نتكلم كله عنه. Sarah's novel. The writer believes that the rule of the family is important. دور الأسرة مهم. ليه؟ كاتب بعتقد كده ليه؟ help in improving أيوة their children's talents. ترجمة من إنجليزي من إنجليزي عربي سهلة طبعا بالإنجليزي العربي. Everyone in society has the right to have their own opinions and beliefs. اقرا الجزء الباقي لوحدك. In civilized societies there is no problem to be different from respect each other. لكل فرد في المجتمع الحق بأن يكون له آراءه ومعتقداته الخاصة. في المجتمعات المتحضرة ليس هناك مشكلة أن تكون مختلفا عن الآخرين، لكن من الضروري أن نحترم بعضنا البعض. ماشي. The area of agricultural has decreased all over the world because it's used for other purposes. Scientists Scientists have to find new ways to feed the growing population. The area of agriculture has decreased all over the world because it's used for other purposes. Scientists have to find new ways. أصبح لزاما على العلماء to feed the growing population. And they say the reasons why people travel abroad. أسباب السفر الناس للخارج. The reasons why people travel abroad. اكتب براحتنا خالص. Test 9. The young man a lot of weight when he was ill. Yes, lost a lot of weight when he was ill. لما كان مريض مش فاضي. The frozen foods is in the back area of the shop. القسم بتاع section, yeah. Section. The club provides for people who share an interest in history. The club provides a forum, yeah. A forum for people who share an interest in history. Egypt has always had a good with the neighboring countries. Relationship. الدول المجاورة. The publishing company is giving a free diary with tomorrow's newspaper. Giving away. Give away. Let's give away a free diary. It's known that iron with water and air to produce rust. تفاعل. Reacts. Okay. Reacts. The teacher at the naughty student and asked him to sit down. Frowned, yes. Frowned. More details about the new invention will be on the website tomorrow. Will be posted. The charity thanked the businessman for the generous to help the poor. Donation. Donation. The athlete was given the VIP after winning gold for her country at the Olympics. Treatment. تمام. الكلمة اللي ناون هي أصلا. She drank 2 cups of coffee in the morning before she felt really awake. كان لازم يعني كان لابد كان لازم had to مش ماضي in the morning مش ماضي. She was not as intelligent as the others, but she was the brightest. The brightest. They dinner at 7. It's best to call later. We'll be having تمام at 7 hours وقت محدد برضه. Most teachers encourage their students to harder. Encourage دايما معي to work. When space to take your next exams. When تركيب السؤال. Are you supposed to? If she space well in her exams, she will go to college in October. بس تمام. سهل جدا. Mr. Karim, early before he reaches 60, he mentioned it at the meeting recently. Is going to retire, yes. His results are not his colleagues. He needs to study more. Okay, as good as. I'm not going to bed now. I'm not tired. If I to bed now, I wouldn't sleep. مصدر. Went. الثاني. When the police officer stopped us and asked us where we were going. نقرا البسج دي. نوقف. وقت معك انتظارك بس. ممكن بس طبعا نوقف الفيديو ونقراها برضه براحتنا خالص. نوقف الفيديو الاول قبل ما ندخل على الاجابات. نشوف. Dogs help people go to North America by yes, pulling sleds in the snow. The best antonym for pet is عكس pet. antonym طبعا اللي هو العكس او مضاد. wild animal. A dog's fur is the dog's hair. Straight hair is not curly. Yes, not curly. مش مجعد. According to the passage, all dogs do well in hearing. صح, hearing. Smelling. تمام. يبقى both A and B. The age of the oldest dog reaches to yeah, 24 years old. Dogs are useful animals because they have many colors, or they help human travel by pulling sleds in the snow. They are wild dogs and pet dogs. They can play. Yes, they help humans travel by pulling sleds. The writer mentions that some dogs can't. Well, كاتب ذكر ايه؟ Can't see, yes, can't see well. بالرغم من أن الإنترنت أصبح أهم وسيلة للمعلومات والمعرفة، فإن الإرهابيين يستخدمونه لنشر معتقداتهم الشريرة، كما يساعدهم أيضا على الوصول للشباب وتجنيدهم لأفعالهم الشريرة أو العنيفة. طيب اللي من عربي الإنجليزي أهو يساعدنا تعلم اللغات، سهل خالص، سهل ده. Learning foreign languages, especially English, helps us understand modern scientific and cultural trends. In addition, it enables us to keep pace with the great development in the various fields of science and technology. مقال The role of art in enhancing our social values. دور الفن في تعزيز أو قيمنا المجتمعية، قيمنا الاجتماعية. الاختبار العاشر والأخير، سلسلة جيم كده. We can achieve much than by using force. This is the modern approach. Persuasion، الإقناع. Persuasion، تمام. Persuasion. The young architect is noises about starting his own business. Making noise, making noises. Space is the process of growing plants in water or sand rather than in soil. Hydroponics, hydroponics. Some archaeologists discovered some space of deer and hunters dating back to prehistoric time. ده قبل التاريخ. Images، تمام. Images. The car agency was accused of the customer about the condition of the car. Deceiving. The ship was forced to change its main during the storm. During the storm. The ship was forced to change its main its main course. It's believed that taking care of people's health will certainly lead to an increase of space in all fields. Production. Nurses are taught how to CPR. As part of their first aid course. operate. وقبل كده طبعا perform، عندنا operate و perform بس يبقى هنا operate. I have read only some from the newspaper because I had no time. Some headlines تمام. headlines عناوين. Mona really wasting her time on that film. It was very boring. He regrets. تمام. Your flat has been robbed. This space that you have to report to the police. This means you come and visit us soon. It would be so nice to see you again. نصيحة قوية. You must, yeah. You must. My dog is than the other dogs in the neighborhood. Bigger than. There is a banana skin lying just a few meters in front of her. Oh dear, she is going to sleep. Is going to sleep. He, by the time he was 4. By the time he was 4. Could swim. Could swim. We at home, if it hadn't rained. It hadn't rained. Wouldn't have stayed. Yes. Wouldn't have stayed. In the last few months, competition has become much tougher ولا more tougher? Much tougher. We can meet at 10 outside the station. Okay. You there? I will see you there. There is somebody walking behind us, I think. We are being followed, yeah. Yes, we are being followed. I had no place to stay. In fact, it was surprisingly easy. I had no difficulty. I had no difficulty finding, yeah. Read the following passage, then answer the questions. It's an email. Okay. When did the team meet, Mr. Jim? Last Monday, yeah. What does the underlined word enlightening mean? إيه معنى enlightening? Fruitful تمام. القطعة fruitful. The outcome of the meeting is that the team became aware with the goals of the company. The team prepared space before the meeting to be shown. Small presentation, yes. Small presentation. Which of the following is not mentioned in the email? ايه اللي ما تذكرش في الايميل هنا؟ واخد بالك. The time of the next meeting. The email contains. ايميل بيحتوي على ايه دول؟ Attached project plan. The team promised to وعد بإيه team. meet Mr. James' expectation. أيوة دي صح فعلا. ماشي. Great results. A و C. Both A and C. This email is a formal ولا informal ده؟ Formal. الترجمة دي. Critical thinking is the ability to think clearly and rationally about what to do or what to believe. It includes the ability to develop your own independent thinking. Okay. كأنه تعريف للتفكير النقدي ده. التفكير الناقد أو التفكير النقدي هو القدرة على التفكير بعقلانية فيما نفعل وما نعتقد، كما أنه يشمل القدرة على تطوير تفكيرك المستقبلي أو المستقل. dependent. تفكيرك المستقل والمستقبلي برضه، بس هو تفكيرك المستقل. كانت مصر من أوائل الدول في الشرق الأوسط توفرت لقاح كوفيد. نكتبها الأول في الستيكي نوت. عملنا الستيكي نوتس وكتبنا فيها كده. Egypt was one of the first countries in the Middle East to provide a COVID-19 vaccine to its citizens. There are many sources of obtaining different types of it, and it also provided it free of charge. آخر حاجة المقال هنا أهو. How can education help in solving many social problems in Egypt? كيف يمكن للتعليم أن يحل مشاكل اجتماعية عديدة في مصر؟ برضو 180 كلمة. 180 كلمة مش كتير يعني.